Give it up for everybody else saw tonight. So hi, my name's JJ. I like to give the crowd information about me, those who are comfortable with each other. Like I know you can't tell, but I'm actually in 1/8 Caucasian. Thank you. I really am 1/8 though, like my grandfather is mixed, that's half. You break a half down, that's a quarter. You break a quarter down, that's an eighth. That's me. Now, I don't know how mathematically correct that is, but my cousin used to sell weed, and that's how he taught me fractions. So, I'm really like 3.5 grams of Caucasian. I'm $40 white. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I have a very southern accent. Originally, I'm from Georgia. Yeah, not Atlanta, where everybody see where all the black people are from. I'm from the country part of Georgia, like deep into the country, like a cotton field across the street from an elementary school country. Like, you know how bad it feels to be failing your grades? And when you look outside the window for inspiration, you can see your ancestors shaking their head at you. They just, all this hard work we did, and you can't spell chlorine. Why is there Asian chlorine? It should start with a K. That's a sound. I'm not stupid, you stupid. I just moved to Austin, Texas, and I just moved. And when you move, they always try to make you spend unnecessary money. They're like, you should buy a nice rug to bring your room together. But then nobody tell me to buy picture frames so I don't look creepy. Yeah. And you need picture frames, them things are necessary for the simple fact that you shouldn't have your loved ones thumbtacked and scotch taped to a wall. Because they stop looking like family and start looking like victims. And that just, I can't even bring you back to my place right now. It don't feel safe. My roommate was the one who called me out about it. He was like, hey bro, fuck going on with this wall? Then I was like, ooh, that's my mama in them. They my motivation to keep going in comedy. Then he was like, huh, it don't quite look like that. It looked like they're your motivation to solve a mystery. I had to go buy some picture frames. I have a white roommate, which means I'm his black roommate. And February was weird. Was hanging out at a party and I overheard him talking about me. He was like, JJ, yeah, that's my roommate. And I was like, I don't like the way you say my like that. I'm the roommate, you know what I'm saying? My shit's the title, you know? When we moved in together, we were discussing the living situation. I told him I get the master bedroom because of trauma. But now I pay 3/5 more rent, so we call that a great compromise. That's a history joke. You stupid. I'm a family man. I'm big on family. Family is my stuff. I love my family. But I'm getting older, so I'm doing this thing called set boundaries. And when you set boundaries, your family don't like that. They got mad at me over the holidays over the new boundary I had established for them, and that boundary was, don't hand me a loose neck, baby. no child doing all this. If that baby can't sit up, keep it away from me. That's your prime, George. I don't need to be touching this. Don't hand me anything. You got to hand me with instructions. Hold his neck. Watch out for his soft spot. Why are you handing me this raw ass baby? This child is al dente. You know, it's just. Now you put me in a predicament, not me your baby deep. He gonna take me to a show and tell in 10 years and be like, hey, this is my Uncle JJ, and he's the reason why I got scoliosis. I'm not even sure that's how you get scoliosis. Fuck that child. Like, they looks at that baby, you gonna look at the child, what's saying on that? Look at that, look at that spaghetti noodle. Alright, back to the material. If you ever see me again, you just happen to see me and I do this little feet shuffle, that just means I clock back into work. About a week or two before I moved to Austin, me and my girlfriend, we had broken up. Do not feel bad. Do not feel bad. That was the best decision she could ever make. I wasn't like a bad boyfriend. I just did a lot of things she didn't like. You know, like I used to run science projects in our relationship. She ain't like that. The last science project I ran was I wanted to see how long it would take her to notice that I've been drinking pineapple juice. 12 days. On day 1, she like, ew, disgusting. But by day 12, she was rubbing on her nose like good cocaine. If you got that joke, you nasty as hell. If you did, hope you enjoy church on Sunday, you'll be a Christian. Gotcha. The real reason why me and my girl we broke up because of the whole kid situation. I told her I don't think I can be a good father. It's not that I don't think I can be a good father. It's more that I don't think I can be a progressive father. If you're going to be a father, be a power bottom and break a dick. Let them know the curries ain't nothing to mess with, okay? I want you to throw that thing thinking, that's what I want. I want to walk by your room on a Saturday afternoon. Oh, you got another one. That's my boy. I'm proud of it. Put it on the wall. No? I shouldn't be a father. I don't have kids. I do not have kids. I do have nieces and nephews though. I'm a great uncle. I'm a really good uncle. Like real good uncle. Like probably too good uncle. Like to the point where I probably shouldn't be a father. For kids say crazy stuff, right? Kids say some crazy stuff. And the way my brother reacted to his kids is never the same reaction I have when his kids say crazy stuff. And that made me feel like I won't be a good father. Example. My nephew's birthday just passed, and for his birthday he wanted a calculator because he's a nerd. And during his birthday party, he came up to me and my brother. He was like, "Daddy, how tall are you?" Then my brother said, 6 foot. Then my nephew said, "Well, how big is that in inches?" Then my brother said, 72. Why? And my nephew said, pulled out his calculator, like hitting a bunch of buttons. He said, "You're 18 of my penises." Then he ran off. Now my brother, My mother's like, why is my son measuring things in units of penises? Which makes sense as a father. For me as his uncle, I was more like, bruh, 4 inches on the 7-year-old is really good. My nephew back to some heat. Okay. Just based off pure statistics, just pure statistics alone. He beat at least one dude in this room right now. It's the guy who wasn't laughing at that joke. You're welcome. I'm single, and I'm trying to date. It is not going good for you, boy. I just went on a date with this Indian girl recently. And then she, in the middle of the day, she told me she don't think it's gonna work out. She said, I don't think it's gonna work out. You're a really good dude. It's just the fact that no Indian girl wanna go by Mrs. Curry. I was like, touche. Yeah, but lost the whole continent of people you can't date no more. There's 1.9 billion people gone because of my last name. You can't even hyphenate it. It makes it sound worse. Patel Curry. I'm trying to date. It ain't going good. I need a girlfriend bad. I need somebody to take control of my life, you know. I need somebody to tell me what to do. I need somebody to tell me to quit drinking wine in public. Gay dudes keep hitting on me. And I'm not homophobic. It's just that so many gay dudes be like real aggressive. Example. I was having a long day, right? So I went to the bar to have a glass of wine, you know, as you should. And as I was sipping my wine, this gay dude came in and he was just like, Hey, yo, denims, Mr. Merlot, Poppy Pino, you hear me talking to you? Then I said, my dude. This is a Cabernet. Step your wine game up before you come talk to me, all right? And that's how you get a free Cabernet. That's how you... Knowledge, use that shit. Knowledge. I'm trying to date. It ain't going good. There's just certain women I know I can't be with. And I'm gonna tell you guys a couple of those tonight, all right? Don't judge me. Hear me out. Some of you ladies may fit the description, but don't judge me. Hear me out. Lady number 1, I personally can't do cougars. I can't do older women. Sorry for those who was looking. And it's not that I don't find you unattractive, it's just that I was raised by a single woman and she taught you with age of respect, and sometimes that just come out at a bad time. It's saying, young women, I will smash you off any way you want it, okay? Up against the wall, rock my face, 50 kilos down my mouth. I got you on some freaky stuff. Smashing is when you take your private unit and apply to somebody else. You may have called it hanky-panky back in your day. Older women, it's not that I want to hanky-panky with you. I hanky-panky with you much you want to hanky-panky. I'm just saying it will be different. Because you can be like, ooh, pull my hair. And then I turn around and be like, yes, ma'am. They gonna roll over just the villa. She gonna make me cut the grass when we get done. I can't back there cutting no grass, Miss Gladys. I got allergies. I didn't bring my Allegra. So young girls running by default is that some of these young girls are stupid. They're so stupid. They don't even use words anymore when they talk to you. All they do is send you these fucking hieroglyphics, these goddamn emojis. Text after text after text, okay? First of all, I'm dyslexic. It's already hard for me to read the regular words you just sent me. Now you're trying to throw in some pictures, this shit look like algebra to me. I don't know what I'm looking at, okay? The messed up part about emojis is that no woman in this room uses the same emojis. Alright, your emoji ain't her emoji, hers ain't her, it's just up for interpretation, and you got to figure it out. Okay? They don't give you no key card, no legend, no kind of resource, none of that. It's just for you to figure out, and you got to play this game with no rules. I hate you for that, okay? How am I supposed to know a honey pot and an old lady mean come get this poo nanny? How? How? 2 raindrops in the airplane, you want a wet salad. Why the fuck are we doing this? Third girl. I hate to say this one, because there's a couple of you guys in the room tonight. I don't do Caucasian women, I don't do vanilla chicks. And it's not that I'm on this whole pro-black thing, I like Nikes, or the fact that my mom told me, don't bring her home. If she can't use her home, none of that. I don't do Caucasian women out of moral reasons. Y'all judging? Here we go. I was in the military, I was stationed, I was in the Air Force. And when I was in the Air Force, thank you. When I was in the Air Force, I had this Caucasian girl in the dorm room with me. She would touch, she would grab me, stuff was getting hot. And in the middle of our interaction, she went in her purse and pulled out this Magnum condom. And I was like, I don't want to be the person to ruin the black man stereotype by doesn't need Magnum condoms. So I got up and bought myself off white girls. I did that for the culture. I did that for us. Couple of people in the back. Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all because I feel like we friends now. I'm not small or anything like that. It's just I don't really need no Magnum condom. Like a regular one is fine with me. Okay, for those of y'all need a visual aid, get with me. It's like going to McDonald's, ordering a large drink, and getting back a medium. Like you mad. But you ain't that mad, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna fight it, but you gonna see this as money inconvenience, you still gonna drink it, you know what I'm saying? It's still gonna fix your thirst, you know? You still gonna, at the end, you get your refill just as fast. It can fit in any cup holder. What I'm saying is, put some respect on this medium. Thank you. Y'all fun. Y'all fun. I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm trying hard. I recently quit searching for R. Kelly music on Spotify. I won't type it in no more. You know what I'm saying? I won't search for it. Now if it come on in the wild, that guy will. He did that. I was supposed to do it. Jesus wanted me to listen to Bump and Grind, okay? And I'm going to. You know what I'm saying? I get that message. Trying to be a better person. I recently quit smoking weed. It was forced, not choice. Big difference. And I miss weed. Weed made me a better person. Last time I smoked weed, I gave somebody $30 in gas money. I didn't hand it to him directly. I just forgot the pump. But that pump like, won't he do it? Like, yes, I will do it. That's for you. I did that. It's weird. Me and we had a weird relationship. My birthday's 4/20. I know. And that's all you get for your birthday gift, which is not a good gift. All you do is just give me weed to smoke, which also give me the munchies, and there's no cake or ice cream. Why are you starving me on my day? I didn't start smoking weed until I was 23, because I grew up very anti-drugs because of my father. He wasn't anti-drug, he liked drugs a lot. He loved drugs. He was what we like to call a crackhead. Crackheads. Drug addicts, they eat imaginary sandwiches. He's the one that get done smoking, they go, ah. Well, their jaws look like two negatives that hit each other. So that's... I don't know what y'all crack community look like that. In case you was wondering. Crack. But because he was very pro-drugs, my mother was very anti-drugs. Like she had her own anti-drug slogans. And I'm gonna be honest with you, her anti-drug slogans were way better than the ones I heard in school. My mom used to tell me as a child, if you smoke weed today, you suck your dick for crack tomorrow. And that was way better than just say no. You know, I was 5 years old, like, I don't think I want to taste no penis, mom. I can barely eat peas, you know? Grew up in the South. It's not good because, like, grew up in the country. I'm from Georgia, and I'm kind of stupid. This is not I'm kind of stupid. Georgia was ranked, in the early 2000s, Georgia was ranked dead last among the 50 states of education. Yeah, and the county I went to school in was ranked dead last in the state of Georgia. And that year, I was the only kid that failed the 5th grade. So, I was America's dumbest 5th grader, you know, just. But I wore that title with a crown, though, I'm proud of it. I was stupid, but I wasn't dumb. I know things people don't know, you know. Like, did you guys know that pit bulls were the first police dogs? Yeah, and then they changed them out in the 50s for German Shepherds because they found out that pit bulls did not bite black people. That's all they joke. I know that's a terrible joke, but stay woke for your history. They call that CRT. They kicked me out of Florida for that joke. You got to get from one get. That's what they did. I talk about race because I grew up. It was like a weird area. My favorite person in the entire world was my grandfather. He was born in 1929 in the middle of Georgia, half black and half white. Now, I don't know if you got read of this or not. But 1929 ain't the time frame to be born in the middle of Georgia, half black and half white. Half his neighborhood didn't like it for one color, other half his neighborhood didn't like it for the other. So this man spent his entire life not liking anybody, and that's why he's my favorite person. He walked around every day of his life like no lives matter. It was fucking beautiful. Oh. I strive to be that hateful when I get that old, you know what I'm saying? Just true equality is hate for everybody. It was one. My 2nd grade teacher said, JJ, you should ask your grandfather what he do for the civil rights movement. He was a black man. He should do something for the civil rights movement. And I went and asked my grandfather what he do. I said, Granddaddy. He said, what, boy? Because it was 9 of us, he didn't even know everybody. I said, what you do for the civil rights movement? He said, nothing. I said, you didn't do anything? He said, I didn't lift one finger. I said, why not, Granddaddy? Why not? They looked me dead in the face and said, because the day I was about to go out there to start marching, they had changed over to them German Shepherds, and that's when shit got real. Stay woke on your mission.